In this video, I'm going to share with you a secret to success that no one is talking about. If you're watching this video right now, then I know that success is a desire that both you and I both share. It's what drives us to work harder, stay up later, dream bigger, and strive for more. But have you ever wondered what separates those who actually achieve from those who fall short? Well, in this series, I'm going to share with you some of the most empowering and insightful keys that will help you achieve personal success in your own life, as well as unlock the success switch. I believe that our thoughts have power to make or break us. I believe if they're used constructively, they can build an empire. But if they're used destructively or not used at all, they can literally derail us, and it can almost be like a plane in a storm without a pilot. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the power of accurate thought. Accurate thought is a concept that was first introduced by a man named Napoleon Hill, but I'd like to elaborate on it and make it make a little bit more sense. So another way to think of accurate thought is clear thinking or critical thinking. It refers to the ability to think critically, logically, and without biases or emotions. That can cloud one's judgment. Accurate thinking involves gathering all relevant information, considering multiple perspectives, and using sound reasoning and analysis to arrive at a well-informed conclusion. Essentially, it's being the ultimate bullshit filter for your thoughts. So that means instead of just thinking any thought that comes in your head, it's thinking about the thought itself. Our thoughts have a major impact on our lives, and whether we want to believe it or not, we do become what we think about. I think that statement can scare a lot of people, but you can also see it as a positive, because that also means that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to with the right mental attitude. And that is why accurate thought is so important. We can use it to achieve our wildest dreams if we have a goal in mind, backed by a little bit of faith. But I'll talk about goals and faith in another video. So I've been discussing the importance of accurate thought and why it is so important, but I want to talk about the flip side of the coin, inaccurate thought. I want to talk about the dangers of inaccurate thought. Inaccurate thought can act like poison to our minds, and if left unchecked, it can lead to negative beliefs, which those beliefs lead to negative actions, which leads to negative results, which means no success. Let me tell you a little metaphor that might be helpful for you to remember. I see the mind as a beautiful garden, and this garden can have flowers, some pretty bushes, some tall dandelions, those are weeds. Along with these beautiful flowers, some weeds will pop up. You can think of these weeds as negative thoughts that enter the mind. What do you think will happen if these weeds aren't plucked, if these weeds aren't pulled? It's more than likely that these weeds will then take over the garden, and then this beautiful garden won't be so beautiful anymore. So I like to see this garden metaphor as us being the gardener of our own minds, making sure that we're using our filter and we are being the gardener of our minds by plucking these negative thoughts, by plucking these weeds, making sure that we're gardening and nourishing our garden. So it's plucking the negative weeds, and it's nurturing, it's watering, it's caring for the positive thoughts, the thoughts that are going to serve us, the thoughts that are going to make us grow, and the thoughts that are going to cause us to be successful. Next, accurate thought is essential for developing a positive mental attitude, which is one of the secrets and foundations of success. When we focus on positive thoughts, those thoughts turn into positive beliefs, which in turn allows us to attract more positive people, circumstances, events, and opportunities into our lives. And we also become more resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks. When it comes to developing a positive mental attitude, I think it's super important to state things in the positive. So many times I hear people talk about what they don't want. I don't want that to happen. I'm afraid of this happening. I'm scared that she's going to say this. I'm afraid that they won't like me. They state things in a negative manner, and that's why negative things end up happening to them. I have made it a point to develop a habit of always speaking in terms of a positive. I talk about things I love. I talk about things in the present moment. Also, how accurate thought and a positive mental attitude go hand in hand is a lot of times I hear people say, one day when I have enough money, or one day when I have enough time. They always say one day. Well, I want to make it a point that that one day is now. I think the term one day tends to be an excuse for a lot of people to not make the leap and not take action, when really when we say one day, we're just putting off what we can do today. And one of the biggest pieces of success is starting right where you are with the resources that you have. And for some reason, somehow, when you start with what you have and right where you are, magic happens. I don't know what happens. It's some miracle in the universe that when you start with what you have right where you are, doing what you can, the resources do show up for you. If you're liking this video so far and getting value from it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up right now so YouTube knows that people are actually enjoying these videos. Thank you so much, and let's get to the third point in this video. And the third point is use accurate thought to your advantage. It means that accurate thought and critical thinking need to be used as a tool and a thinking process to be honest with ourselves about our strengths and our weaknesses and our current circumstances. This may be contrary to what many people think, but I believe in knowing our strengths and our weaknesses, but really focusing and harnessing and developing our strengths and delegating our weaknesses. We don't have to work on the things that we're not good at. I believe in really honing in on the things that we're really, really good at. Say you are a creative, say you're really good at creating that artwork or creating the masterpiece. Or for me, I love editing videos, I love creating videos, I love filming, but I'm not the greatest with numbers. It's just not for me, honey. It's just not for me. Okay. I believe that you can find alliances and people to work with that almost fit together like a puzzle piece. We all have a certain piece to this puzzle of life. So find what you're good at, find the other pieces that you need for your puzzle, and bring them together for your master alliance or whatever it's gonna take for you to be successful. And yes, accurate thought does mean about being realistic with your current situation and circumstance, but I'm a big believer in not letting any limitations get in the way of us pursuing our dreams. So to pull this all together, accurate thought is a great and powerful tool for you to use to achieve success in your life. Everything starts with accurate thought and a positive mental attitude. By recognizing the power of our thoughts, having a positive mental attitude, and using accurate thought to our advantage, we can filter out the bullshit in life and have a more positive attitude, which will then turn into positive beliefs and actions and opportunities. Hearing and understanding this is all one thing, but if you actually take this and use it, you'll actually get successful outcomes in your life, because I know that's what it's done for me. So let's aim to use accurate thought and see the amazing results that follow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you do like this video, I'm doing some one-on-one coaching. Just click the link in the description box for your 15-minute discovery call with me, and let's see how we can get you the results that you're after. Thank you so much, and make sure you click these 2 videos up next.